Hello guys, this is your girl Denitra Be Fit, and I'm going to show you how you're going to calculate your macros using my favorite app right here I call My Macros Plus. Now you can download this at the Apple or the Android Google Play Store for only $3.99. It's a one-time payment. You're going to love this app. It changes lives, okay? So make sure you download the app My Macros Plus, and then once it's downloaded, you're going to open it up. Now, as you can see, I use this religiously. So if we're going to go to my macros for tomorrow, as you can see, the macros are up here at the top. And this is, I have 140 grams of protein, I eat 200 grams of carbs, and I do 60 grams of fat a day, right? So that's where you're going to see your macros displayed, and you're also going to see your calories right here. Now, for when you first download the app, it is going to ask you some questions. So I'm going to go down here to my settings because we're going to act like you just download the app and it's your first time. So you're going to, when you first download the app, it's going to take you to the nutrition calculator. You are going to use that. Okay. So this is when you first download the app, you're going to come to this profile, which is perfect. I want you to first enter your weight, age, height, and your gender. Okay. So for weight, we're going to put 150 pounds for an example. For age, we're going to put 30. For height, it's obviously going to be inches. So if you are 5'5", you're going to put 65 inches. And then make sure you put if you're a male or a female. Next, it's going to ask you for your activity level. Okay. So for the activity level, I would say I would select 3 to 5 times per week because that's how we do it here at Denitra Be Fit. So select 3 to 5 times per week. Then after that, it's going to ask you, please choose your goal. So you're going to actually select lose weight, okay? Because that is our main goal. Skip everything else, come down to the bottom until you see the desired ratio, okay? For this purpose, I highly recommend that we do the 30, 50 gram, 20 gram fat because I'm all about carbs. I'm all about performance. So click that and this will, and then you're going to select calculate macro goals at the bottom. Now it's going to give you your macros. You can enter your name. So let's say Denitra B, because this is going to be my second one. This is obviously just for this example, but you put your name and it's going to list your how much protein, carbs, and fat it recommends. I love you doing this for the first 2 weeks and just tracking your food, and then we can adjust accordingly from there. So you're going to hit save up here in the top right corner. And then it's going to ask, this goal was profile was successfully saved. Would you like to apply it now? Now, you guys would obviously hit apply because this will be your first time doing it. But I'm going to, just for the sample, I'm going to hit dismiss because I already have my macros that I eat all the time. So I'm going to show the example using my personal macros. All right. I know this is a lot of information. Just keep on with me. Okay. So these are my current macros. So I'm going to go back to the home page. So every day when you come, it's your food tracker is going to be empty. It's going to have all your carb, protein, fat listed for the day up here on top. It's going to have much calories. And then here it's going to be when your food you start adding food. So if you want to start adding food, you can hit track now, or you can hit this top button right here. Okay. So I'm going to hit track now. Now it's going to bring up another food menu. You have custom faves where you can start making your custom meals and your favorite meals, and it will save it all the time. You have recent. When you start eating a lot, it's going to pretty much keep a library of everything that you recently just ate. Stuff that you frequently eat a lot. Like I am very, very famous for eating coconut pebbles cereal for my post-workout. So you see it a lot. You can save recipes. I don't really use the type of the brand. Fast Track, nutrition label, barcode scanner, and add custom food. Okay, so I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible. Make sure you pause this if you get confused. So let's say I wanted to add a meal. Okay, let's do breakfast. I want to add eggs. All I'm going to do is go into the search food bar right here, and I'm going to type in egg, right? Just an egg, and hit the search button. It's going to load a whole bunch of results. Now, I eat a lot, so it brings up anything that I use that has egg, but I'm just looking for one whole egg. I can see one right here, one whole egg, and there's also orange dot right here, means that's verified. It's been verified that this is a true number for this. So 1 large egg, I'm going to click on it. When I open it, it's going to ask me in the top, where do I want this for? I am going to select, I want it for breakfast. So we're going to select breakfast. Then it's going to put what it is, which is an egg, the serving size, which is 1 large egg, how many calories, protein, carbs, and fat is right here. You don't need to pay attention to anything else. It's just being very specific, but that's all you need to focus on is how much protein, carbs, and fat. And as you can see, an egg is awesome. 6 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, no carbs. I'm all for it. So you're going to hit it, press save. Once you go to save and you go back to your home page, it's going to be displayed under breakfast. Boom, like here. Here goes your whole egg, the serving size, and it's listing how much breakfast, proteins, carbs, and fat and calories you had for breakfast. And it also, if you look at the top, it took it away from here. So we started off with 200 grams of carbs. I had 140 grams of protein, and I had 60 grams of fat. And it took it away for me because I added 1 egg, right? Perfect. So let's say I add egg, and then I now want to add something that I always eat. I can go to recent, and all my recent foods are always here. So as you keep using the app, it will save things. The first week is a little frustrating because you have to start adding all your foods and looking for them. But once you do, it's pretty easy. Like here was my waffles I eat every day. I always eat 2 waffles. It's 5 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat. This is the brand. Awesome. I just save it. So all I'm going to do is hit save, and it's going to save it to breakfast. And now it updated this section. So now we're using 25 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, 11 grams of protein. And again, it took it away from this top area, leaving me with 174 carbs, 128 protein, 50 grams of fat. Super, super awesome. Now let's say that you're using a menu item and you are in a rush, right? You don't have time to add anything. So you hit fast track. All you're going to do is hit fast track, and you can just type in what it is. So let's say I'm eating an apple, okay? And I know that apple is 80 calories. I know it has no fat. I know it's 17 grams of carbs. I know it is no protein. Okay, that's me. If I look at the back of a nutrition menu, it will tell me how much an apple is, and I just add all the information, and then I hit save, and it's going to ask me select which meal. I'm going to lie and say snack, right? And now the apple's added to the snack as a quick fast track. Let's say you want to add a custom meal. So you guys know I love eating those MegaFit meals, right? Those meal prep meals I use all the time. I'm going to select the custom food right here button. And from here, you can get very specific. It asks for a food name. So let's say one of the food names I love having is the protein cupcakes. So I'm going to put protein cupcakes. Save. It's going to ask for the brand. I know it's MegaFit Meals. That's the meal prep company I use. Okay, save. It's going to ask you for how many serving size, and it's going to ask you for the serving name. Meaning, is it in grams? Is it in ounces? Is it in how are you going to measure this? I'm going to measure this as 1, and I'm also going to put 1 cake because that's how I'm going to measure it. I'm going to eat 1 cake. And I know that 1 cake from that place, from the MegaFit Meals, I know it's 90 calories. I know it has 1 gram of fat. I know it's 10 grams of carbs, and I know it's 6 grams of protein. Just look at the box. It tells you all that. You can leave a food type if you like. I don't care. It's too much work for me. After I'm done, I'm just going to hit save. And it asks you, would you like to add protein cupcakes to your daily meal now? I say yes, and I'm going to add it as a snack. Boom. Save. Now it's there. So that's how you add a custom. If something is you can't find it in the search menu, you can custom make it. Last thing I am going to show you guys is a barcode scanner. So I don't have any food with me right now, but all you would do is you would click the barcode scanner, and then this will pop up. All right. And you can scan the food, and after you're done using that, it will automatically add it for you, which is super, super convenient, awesome when you're counting your macros. Okay, so I know this is a lot. I want you to watch this video, ask me questions, but once you get used to it and get the hang of it, it is super easy. You can eat what you want. As you can see, I'm eating cheesecakes, steak and rice, peanut butter bites, bacon, beef, chicken, enchiladas. You see my cereal right here. I eat this post-workout every day. Cereal, I have collagen powder in here. I have Greek yogurt. I have jalapeno burger. So the more you eat, the more it saves and it gets easier and easier. And then you just, all it's going to do is add the food for you and take away. So you have to do the math. All right. Hope you guys enjoy. So let's say that you have your macros and you want to manually enter them. So my clients with Anitra BeFit, I calculate your macros that you can enter so you do not have to guess. So if you go down to this button right here, the three little dashes, and select that, it will open up the settings. From the settings, we're going to click on Set Nutritional Goals. From Set Nutritional Goals, you're going to see your different goal profiles. As you can see, I already have one for myself. I did an example earlier. So all you're going to do is select Add New Macro Goal. From here, you're going to be able to update your protein, carbs, and fat. So for this example, let's say that the person that we're using, her name is Danny. And I told Danny to have 145 grams of protein. We told her to have 225 grams of carbs and 65 grams of fat. She's going to enter it here, and then she's going to click Save to save it to her profile. And then after you hit Save, it's going to ask you, would you like to apply this now? Now you can press yes because you want this to automatically be added to your dashboard. And then you'll be able to go back and it'll be available on your dashboard with the updated macros. So it will come back, your macros will update to what number you have put right here. And that'll be all. And that's how you manually enter your macros.